It's a shame that we have to do so much to get paid so little. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Shar, and I'm your thespian auntie. That means I love theater. I've been an actress forever. But this particular video is like a response video to a young, not a young lady, but, well, yeah, she's young. She's my age, so we young. A lady, beautiful chocolate sister, over 50. I think her name is Leslie Ann. I think that's her name. Who talked about being over 50 and overworked and underpaid. And sis, you said a mouthful. I did have an original video out there, and I took it down only because I'm not scared of nobody. Just to get that out there. I'm not scared. But I was very specific on certain things about the employer, and I didn't want it to people to start searching me and finding me on LinkedIn and thinking I'm talking about that particular job, because the one that you see on my LinkedIn is not where I am. I'm not there anymore. And I'm at a more smaller company. So I wanted to take that down so that I can, remove any confusion. I don't want no mess or anything like that, but I ain't scared. So today I'm talking about, being at that same job who didn't give a care about me being in a storm. They wanted me to work, and I didn't because I couldn't work. And being overworked, because the one job that I do have, I feel like I'm doing like 3 different things. I'm negotiating, I'm reviewing, I'm monitoring, I'm managing, arguing, being an administrator, giving good news, bad news. And that's so much. I know that we have good days and bad days, but I'm like, y'all are not paying me enough salary. And I'm thinking, like, even if they pay me enough, I don't even want to be in this industry anymore. I don't like life insurance like that, like I did when I was younger, before my father passed away. Matter of fact, today is his birthday. Happy birthday. RIP. But anyway, being overworked for like, I don't get it. And like she said in her video that she believes that a lot of these companies are trying to make up from 2019, 2020. Y'all already know what happened back then, for all the revenue that they lost. So they're trying to catch up, or they're trying to make sure they do all this stuff before the election comes, because some people think that if one party wins, our industry is going to suffer, and another party wins, we're going to suffer. Either way, it's going to be a shift no matter what. But it's sad. And then she also said about the lady who passed away at her desk at Wells Fargo, and nobody knew about it. The lady was dead all weekend, I believe. And all they're going to do is peel her body off that area. And I promise you they got somebody else sitting in her job right now. I had a friend who was in his 40s, fraternity brother of mine, who passed away. And I'm like, that's not my mind. That's not my life. That's not what God wants me to do. I'm losing weight. And I feel good as far as like my body and my weight, but I'm like, I still have so much knots in my stomach when it comes to logging in at my job, because I know that it's so overwhelming. And I had a long talk with my boyfriend yesterday. I do have a boyfriend. No, we don't live together. I am traditional when it comes to stuff like that. And we are at the point now that he just turned 50. I'm older than him, just 3 years. And we don't even know if we're going to get married. we don't know. I don't know. Eventually, we do want to share a house together, when everything settles. But I don't know. He doesn't know either. We just know we love each other, and that's it right now. He's helped me, and I helped him, but that's not his responsibility. He has his home. I have mine. And it's not meant for him to help come in and rescue me. Like I said in my last video, I don't need a man, but I don't need the stress. And my first marriage, I made the mistake. We looked at it as like being a contract. I was a stay-at-home mom, so I didn't work. And when it was time for me to work, or I felt like I needed to work, it was a struggle because he didn't want me to work. And I wanted to, because I wanted my own money, or at least try to provide for the household. So I've always had this thing about depending on somebody else. So now I have to depend on me. And it's a lot. I mean, either you have to have a training and have a high paying skill in order for you to make the type of money you want, or you're going to have your own business, and even that's up and down. or you're going to have to work 2 or 3 or 4 jobs. I only work one job, and to me, it's still not enough. So I am looking, believe it, I'm looking to pivot, and because I don't like the industry anymore. I've worked in it for 20 years, and so it's sad to be over 50 and overworked. We shouldn't be like that. I can't work at the speed and the mental capacity like a 20-year-old or 30-year-old. I have to work in the mind of a 53-year-old. But they expect for you to work fast and give me this and give me that. And why is this? And I'm like, child, take a breather. And it's even like that in the acting world. You have people who are, they have different plays in the region for where I live. And I was like cast for 2 different plays that ran at the same time. I couldn't do it because one was in one city and one was in the other. I just couldn't do it. I'm not like that, like I used to be. A young man was telling me last night, I'm in a show, he was telling me in rehearsal that he's doing a full-time show. He's being paid for that. But yet he was at rehearsal with me debating if he wants to do 2 shows at once. It's stressful. People need to rest. People need to chill. Even these young ladies who are doing luxury blogs and traveling blogs, guess what? They're doing it for fun, but they got to work while they're there. They have to work. So sometimes you see that they say, child, no, I didn't pick up no camera while I was there because I wanted to relax. Maybe because she or he didn't need to pick up the camera because their bills is where it needs to be. So over 50 and overworked is such a great thing. Great title because it's the truth. And I really didn't know it was that many of us out there. I really had no idea that it was that many of us out there. Because I did feel like, I was like, am I being feeling guilty for being ungrateful? Or am I just being truthful? And I think I'm just telling the damn truth. It's a shame that we have to do so much to get paid so little. And it's not right. And then trying to go out there and trying to find another job or in this industry. I love tech, but I know ain't nobody gonna hire no 50-some-year-old tech person. I know that. And you have to take boot camps, so you have to understand this and that. And paying for a boot camp is like almost paying for a damn college tuition. Who has money for that? I don't even want to put money into a 401k because what's going to do for me? I don't know. So yeah, the stress of being overworked and over 50 it's real, and it's a whole lot of us out there feeling that way. Again, this is not something to complain about. I'm just being truthful. I'm just being real, and it is what it is. So let me know your thoughts if you're maybe under 50 and feel the same way. There's so many of us who's working more than one job. I mean, I have my full time, but then when I have a play, that's my second job. And a lot of times that's voluntary. It ain't paid. They don't even give you gas money. My boyfriend, he has a job that he's been on his job for over 20 years, but yeah, he works part-time too every now and then, to something that he loves. But it's sad. Everybody has to have a side hustle. You have to have a side hustle. But damn it, you're too tired to do your side hustle because your full-time is taking all of your time away. It's taking it all away. All away. And then they don't want to pay you. They don't want to pay you what you're worth. And the economy. All of that. So I just wanted to make that video. I'm going on almost 10 minutes now. Just bringing up the fact that being overworked over 50 is real. It's so real. And we still got people in our mountains where I live in North Carolina, that has lost everything. And these faces on the cameras are clearly over 50, retirement age. And guess what? They have to start over. I can't imagine. Well, thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you did. Share this if you can. Share it so people will understand that they're not alone. I want people out there to know, especially if you're over 50, you're not alone, sis. You're not alone, bruh. It's a whole lot of us out here, and you're in the same car as you. Hopefully we can all reach that destination together with success. Because when my mom retired, child, she was able to retire. She had a pension. She had all of that. She was in her 70s when she passed away last year. I don't know if I'm going to have that. I know I'm not going to have that. So I got to get me another skill and not have so much stress. All right. Have a good one. Love you, nieces and nephews. Be blessed. Bye. How do you turn this off?